to Friday's class, and we're going to start with a big inhale. My name's Moira. We're going to do an intense bar class. Modifications are available at every level. You're going to start by warming up by grabbing your ball. If you don't have a ball, you can use a towel, or you can even take your palms together in prayer. You're going to start by lifting your heels. You can, again, hold the ball or just bring your arms together in prayer. Lift your elbows up. You're going to take it down for 2. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second set. Lift your chin. You want to lift your heels. Now drop low, upright your spine, pivot and turn to the right, look past your right elbow, back to center, pivot and turn, look past your left elbow, back to center. Now we're going to lower our heels and lift. So squeeze the ball between your palms or press your palms together, lift your chin. You want to draw your shoulders down and back. We're going to do 10 more, then we're going to pivot and turn one direction. Lift your chin up. Now hold it here, drop low. You're going to pivot and turn. Now see if you can lift both heels up. You want your back knee to be directly under your hip. You want your shoulder to be stacked over your hip and your hip over your knee. Grip your glutes, tuck under. You're going to do little pulses. Now you can keep your palms at your chest or maybe overhead. You want to lift your gaze up. Ten more, then we're going to plant our front foot down, and we're going to bring our back toes to meet the arch of our front foot. Lower your front heel. You're going to bring your back foot forward. You're going to keep a soft bend in both knees, and you're going to come lower in that lunge with your right or your front knee bending. Four more, then we're going to go back to that lunge. And lift both heels, pulse down, upright your spine. You want to stack your shoulders over your hips. Dropping lower, warming up the body. Lift your chin. And take it back to center. Now lift your heels again. You're going to press in with your palms. Lift your chin up, draw your shoulders down and back. Upright your spine. See if you can drop lower. Chin up high. And pivot and turn the other direction. So same thing here. You're going to lift both heels. You're going to upright your spine, lift your elbows up. You can also take your arms overhead. Drop your shoulders, pulse down, 3 sets of 10. And then we'll do a static hold. And we'll bring our back leg, our back foot, our back toes to the arch of your front foot. Lift your chin. 10 more. Static hold, grip your glutes, tuck under. Now lower that front heel and bring your back foot to meet the arch of your front foot. And lift your heels up, pulse down. Lift your chin. Now try to extend your arms long. Lift your gaze to where the wall and ceiling meet. See if you can drop lower. 10 more, then we're going to pulse and turn back to the center. And pivot and turn. Now take the ball overhead, drop it low, and lift. Now you can always use a chair or bring it close or use the wall. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold the ball overhead, press it up. 1, 2, 3, like you're raising the roof. Lift your chin. And bring the ball back to your chest. You're going to pulse down. Lift your elbows up. See if you can lift your heels higher. You want to avoid that forward lean. 10 more. Now lower your heels and squat on the lift. So bend those knees. 10 more. Now lift your heels up and extend your arms overhead. Hinge to one direction. Relax your shoulders and hinge the other direction. Pull your navel in, take the ball at your chest, pivot and turn one direction with long arms, back to center. See if you can drop lower and pivot and turn the other way. Extend your arms overhead again, drop low, pull your navel in, static hold, lower your heels, and we're gonna take the ball behind the crook of our knee. Now, you can always hold on to a chair or the wall, or you can maybe take both hands on your waist. You're gonna take your knee directly under your hip, you're gonna flex your foot, and you're gonna kick your glute. Now, all of these can be done without a ball. You can also roll the towel or a t-shirt, just to give you a little bit of resistance, something to grip. Now, try to hollow out your abs, try to create length through your spine, press the crown of your head up to the sky. You're bringing your heel all the way up. 10 more. Now hold it up, circle your knee in one direction, and reverse. And take it out and away from your torso. Out and in. 1, 2. Lift your chin. Second set. 10 more. Now, circle again. Pick a direction, lift your chin, create length through your spine, and reverse. And bring your bent knee towards your standing leg. Ten more. And kick your glutes again. Grow taller. Second set. 10 more. Now bring your bent knee towards your standing leg, in towards the midline of your body. Lift your heel higher. Second set. 10 more. And circle last time. Get a great tour of your glute muscles. Lift your chin. And reverse. And take the ball out. Now before we do the other side, let's take the ball between our mid-thighs or rolling up that towel. You can also walk your feet together, toes to heels, heels to hips. You're gonna come high onto the balls of your feet. Your heels wanna be about 6 inches off the ground. So you're gonna make sure that ball or that rolled up material is away from your knees. Grip your glutes, tuck under, drop down low, squeeze the ball. Lift your chin, lift your heels high. Now you can always hold on to the chair or to a wall. Draw your shoulders down and back. Now, up squeeze. Up 1, 2, lift your chin, draw your shoulders down and back. Second set. 10 more. Now drop low, take it right and left, or one direction, then the other. Swing your hips, lift your chin, and up squeeze. So really squeeze that ball if you lift up, focusing on the eccentric lengthening of the muscle. 10 more. Drop low, swing your hips left and right, or one direction then the other. Lift your chin. Up squeeze. 1, 2. Ten more. Lift your chin up. Drop down low and circle your hips in one direction. Pick a direction and reverse. Build and lift up. 1, 2, second to last set. Upright your spine. Draw those shoulders down and back. 10 more. Lift your heels higher. Now drop down low. Take one or both arms overhead. You can always hold on to the wall. Pull your navel in, pulse down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your chin. Relax your shoulders. Second set. 10 more. 9 and 10. Lower your heels down. Now we're going to flip sides. The ball goes back between your calf and your hip. Grip your glutes, tap under. You can hold on to a chair or the wall. You're going to kick up. Now soften your standing knee. Grip your glutes. Draw your shoulders down and back. Focus on those 35 core muscles. Use one or both hands on your waist to remind you to engage your abs. Keep that standing knee soft. Second set. Now circle the knee in one direction, slow and controlled. You want to outline the size of a tennis ball with your knee and reverse. And take it out for 2 counts, away from your torso, away from that standing leg. Lift your chin up. You're lifting your heel up as well, trying to get a good grip on that ball. Second set. 10 more. And bring your bent knee towards your standing leg. Lift your chin. Second set. 10 more. And circle. 1, 2. Try to really outline the tennis ball with your knee. And reverse. And kick your glute to kick your heel to your glute rather. So you're really kicking, isolating those hamstring muscles, underutilized muscles. You have over 650 muscles in your body. 10 more. And take the ball out. Pull your navel in nice and deep. We're going to come back to a wide second position. You're going to come down for 2 counts. Now, press in with your palms. Lift your chin. Now drop low, pivot and turn to the right. Draw your elbow back, 3 sets of 10. One direction, pulling your elbow back. Drop lower. Lift your gaze up. 10 more. Back to center. Lower your heels and lift. Lift your chin up. Hold it here. Drop low. Pivot and turn the other direction. Draw your elbow back. Working into your obliques. See if you can drop lower. Challenge your depth by coming lower. 10 more. And back to center, lower and lift. Second set. 10 more, lift your chin. Hold it up, pulse down. Upright your spine. Try to draw your shoulders down. 10 more. Lower your heels and lift. Ten more. Now drop low, extend your arms at a high diagonal. Grip and tuck your glutes. Press back with your knees. So you're pressing your knees back as you're rolling your hips up towards your palms or your ball. Drop lower. And take the ball overhead, down and up. Second to last set. 5 more. 2 and 1. Now pull your navel in. This time, drop your heels down to the ground. Come down lower. Down 1. Down 2. 3. 4. Press your heels into the ground. And last set, lift your heels, pulse down. 1, 2. Lift your chin. Drop lower, second set. 10 more. And place the ball down. All right, we're going to glue our heels together in a wide V or first position. You can do a barless bar class, holding on to your waist, or you can hold on to the chair. Sometimes the benefit of a wall or a chair, it helps you get your heels higher. So glue your heels together, grip your glutes, tuck under, separate your feet wide. You're going to come down 2 counts and up. Down 1, down 2, draw your shoulders down and back. 3, 4, lift your chin. 5, 7, 8, lift your chin. Second set. Try to lift your heels higher. Maybe try one or both hands on your waist. Now drop low, circle your hips in one direction and down. Circle and down. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 2 and 1. Up squeeze. Now grip your glutes on the up. 1, try to slow it down. Try to come down lower, up less. 3, lift your chin. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now circle your hips the other way and down. Circle and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now lift up. Focus on the eccentric lengthening of the muscle. Lift your chin. Focus on your core. Activate those core muscles by drawing your navel away from your shirt. Drop low. Pull your navel in nice and deep and press back with your knees. Lift your gaze. Draw your shoulders down and back. 10 more. And drop lower. Take one arm up, maybe the other. Static hold. Relax your shoulders. Pulse down. 3 sets of 10. Second set. 10 more. 9 and 10. Hold here. Grip your glutes. And release. All right, let's finish up with the soles of our feet touching, or the sides of our feet touching rather, from your toes, your hips to your heels. Again, you can always hold on or place both hands on your waist. Lift your heels high. It's okay if your heels separate, or it's okay if your toes separate rather, but you want your toes to be glued. I'm tripping over my words. You want your toes to be glued together. It's okay if your heels separate. You're going to take it down for 2 counts, up 2. Down 1, lift your chin. 2, down 3, 4, down 5, 6, 7, 8. Second set. 1, 2, 10 more. 1, 2, 8, 9, and 10. Now lift your heels higher. You're going to lower your heels, bend on the lift. 1, lift your chin. 2, maybe try both hands on your waist. 3, 4, lift your gaze. 5, your posture will always follow your gaze. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now lift your heels, up, squeeze. Up 1, 2, lift your chin. 3, 6, 7, second set of squeeze. 10 more, lift your chin. Now lower your heels again and squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift up. See if you can come down lower and up less. Challenge your depth. Lift your gaze. 1, it's slow. 2, try lifting your heels higher. You want to get those legs to shake. Embrace the shake. Hollow out your abs. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop low again. Lower the heels. Bend the knees on the limb. 2, try to come lower. 5 more. And 1. Now drop low, down 2, up 2. Second to last set. Down 1, down 2. 10 more. Now drop to your lowest point. See if you can take one arm off, maybe the other. Lift your arms, see if you can balance. Grip your glutes. Pulse down 3 sets of 10. You can always place one hand back on the chair or bar. Upright your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Second set. 10 more. And lower down. All right, we're going to come down to our mat. We're going to do push-ups and planks. So you're welcome to do push-ups on the wall, or you can do them on your hands and knees, or you can do them on your hands and toes. So on your knees, draw your toes to your glutes to activate those hamstrings, drawing your feet closer to your glutes. Or you can do them on your hands and toes, or a combination of both. It's always good to try a few on your hands and your toes. That's how you get stronger. We're going to do 35 single count push-ups, and we're going to finish with a 10 count hold. So the hold is really the hardest in a sense. It always seems easier to move, where you bend your elbows and you stay in a static position. 35 single count push-ups, and we'll finish with a 10 count hold. Take breaks when you need to, join it when you can, on your hands and knees, on the wall, or on your hands and toes. Ready, and 1. Lift your head. You want to keep your head, neck, and spine in a line. Second set. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more, then a hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, lift your hips, bend your elbows, and drop to your knees. Melt your chest to the mat in a puppy stretch. Stack your hips over your knees. Rest your forehead on the mat, and then bring your hips to your heels. Flip your palms up. All right, we're going to do a plank. So we're going to stay with a basic plank facing down, and we'll hold for a minute or as long as you can. Throughout the plank, we'll do add-ons. So our first add-on is lifting your right leg for 15, then your left leg, then we'll bend our knees for 3 sets of 10. You can always do the plank on your elbows and toes and bend your knees, or you can do a plank on your elbows and knees or on your hands and knees. So position 1, position 2, position 3, like a roller, lifting your hips, and position 4. Now, you can choose which plank works for you. You can do the add-ons or pass on them, your call. So find that position, grip your glutes, lift your chin, draw your shoulders away from your ears, focus on exhaling, lifting one leg up. And lower that leg, see if you can lift the other. Lift your chin off your chest, reach forward with the crown of your head, try to straighten that left leg. And lower the leg, see if you can bend your knees, 3 sets of 10. You can always stay stationary. Ten more. 1, 2. And grip your glutes, drop to your knees, bring your hips to your heels, and flip your palms up. We're going to do a side plank, so you have lots of options as well. You can bend your bottom elbow and bend your bottom knee. You can lift your hips up. You can extend your arm up, rest it on the ground for more support on your thigh, or lift it up to the sky. You can cross your legs or stack them, and you can do those leg positions with either a long arm or with a bent elbow. We're going to tap the back of our head, 3 sets of 10, and then circle our wrist. So you have the option of tapping the back of your head, or you can stay stationary. You can always keep that hand on the ground. Try lifting your hips up, pulling your navel in, drawing your hips higher, and drawing your top hip forward. Lift and lower. 1, 2. Second set. Lift your hips higher. 10 more. Pull the arm up, circle your wrist, and reverse. Lift your hips higher, and lower your torso down. Now see if you can lift your limbs, your arms, and your legs. Balance on your shoulder and your hip. We're going to flip over to the other side and do the same thing. It always seems like one side is a little more challenging than the other. Same options here. You can bend your bottom knee, lift your hips up, tap the back of your head, or stay stationary. Five more. Hold the arm up, circle your wrist, and reverse. And lower your torso down. See if you can lift your limbs, your arms, and your legs. All right, we're going to do a reverse plank. So you're going to flip up. Now, you can make light fists if you have wrist sensitivity, or you can take your palms down and spread your fingers wide. Position 1, you can bend your knees, press your hips back like tricep dips, lift your hips high in a tabletop or reverse tabletop position. Or you can extend your legs long. Either option works, and lift one leg and then the other. Now, you can always choose to do these on your elbows and lift your hips, but try a few with long arms if you can, and then you drop down to your elbows if you need to. We're going to lift one leg and then the other for 3 sets of 10, and then we'll see if we can hold the right leg up for 10, and then the left leg. So lift your hips high, Lift your chin up. Lift your chin off your chest, your gaze on the ceiling, and lift. 1, 2nd set. 10 more. Lift your hips higher. Now, hold your hips up. See if you can lift one leg. Lower down. See if you can lift the other. Lower down. Lift your hips up. Drop your hips down. Extend your arms overhead. Rotate your wrists and hinge forward. Flex your feet and point your toes. Transfer the stretch to your low back. All right, we're going to do tricep dips, and then we're going to finish up with some ab work. So same thing here. If you have wrist issues, you can make light fists. Keep your wrists underneath your shoulders. You can keep your hips on the ground and modify by pressing back with your elbows, or you can lift your hips. Always good to try lifting for a few. We're going to pulse down, 3 sets of 10. Tiny little bends of the elbows. Then we're going to lift one leg up for 20. Try to straighten it. You can always keep the leg down. The other leg up and give it a try. And then pulse down for 3 sets of 10. So it's all about a little bend in the elbow. Press your rib cage back by your upper arms and down. 1, 2, 3. Lift your chin. Keep pushing your rib cage back by your upper arms. Lift your chin. 2nd set. 10 more. Now, so you can lift one leg. Press up. 1, 2, 3. 2nd set. Lower the leg, other way. And lift 1, 2. 10 more. And lower down. Press your rib cage back. Pulse down. 1, 2. Lift your chin up. 2nd set. 10 more. And lower your hips down. Now this time, extend your arms up. Draw one elbow behind and hinge, stretching out your tricep. Largest and longest muscle in your arm, hinge the opposite way. All right, we're going to finish up with ab work. So grab your ball, or again, you can roll up the towel. Place the ball between your mid-thighs. Lift your head, your chest off the mat. Lift your chin off your chest. Lift higher. Position 1 is your hands behind your head. Lift and squeeze. Position 2 is one hand behind your head. Position 3 is both out to the sides. Now lift your torso up higher. Lift your chin. 2nd set. 10 more. Now grab the ball with one hand and feed your hand through your legs, or you can keep one hand behind your head, one on the ball. Push the ball to the corner, 3 sets of 10. Working into your obliques. Lift your chin up. Relax your shoulders. And switch, take the ball in the other hand and take it to the other corner. Chin up. Place an imaginary tennis ball or a hard avocado underneath your chin. 2nd set. 10 more. And place the ball through your legs. Pulse up. 3 sets of 10. Lift your chin. Second set. Higher up. 10 more. Now, you're going to bring your knees together, pass the ball from hand to hand. Lift your chin up. 10 more, chin up. And bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to massage your low back. Extend your arms at shoulder height. Cross one knee over the other. Drop your knees one direction and turn your head the other direction. Back to center. Drop your knees one direction. Back to center. Switch the cross of your legs. Drop your knees one way. Back to center and the other way. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side. You're going to draw circles with your knees. And reverse. Grab the arches of your feet or your big toe. You're going to rock side to side to massage your low back. And take your legs straight out in a straddle stretch. Place your hands on your inner thighs to support the stretch. Bring your knees back to your chest, and we'll take it to a seated position. You're going to extend your legs wide in a straddle stretch. Extend your arms, pivot and turn to the right, and back to center, and one direction, and the other way. Extend your arms overhead, hinge to one side, back to center, and the other way. Walk your hands forward, keep your head, neck, and spine in a line. Walk your hands back. Bring the soles of your feet together. You're going to wave your knees out and see if you can press your elbows into your knees. So you have counter resistance, pressing down with your elbows and up with your knees. We'll take it to a crisscross position. Extend your arms long. Give yourselves a big hug for Body Positivity Month, the month of February, being kind and appreciating your body and treating it with love and respect. Draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Draw your left arm down or your left shoulder down, one shoulder down. Bring your head back to center. Draw your shoulder the other way. Chin to your chest. Lift your gaze up and look over one shoulder, center, and the other way. Now draw your shoulders up to your ears. Great stretches to do throughout. And reverse. And draw one ear again to your shoulder, pull down, and let's try it again. And draw your chin to your chest, just gentle press. Lift your gaze up to the sky, drop one ear to one shoulder and the other. Now, extend your arms long and rotate your wrists and reverse them. Take your wrists behind you, interlace your fingers, open up your chest, and extend your arms overhead again. Walk your hands forward. Feel the stretch through your low back over to the right for one direction and the other way. Take your hands behind, lift your gaze up again. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale and blow it out. One more, nice and deep. Inhale and blow it out. Let's take it to standing. So come on to your hands and your knees. You're going to tuck your toes under to a downward dog. Press your hips high, draw your chest towards your thighs, your gaze towards your fingertips. Walk your hands towards your feet and standing up nice and tall. Inhale, one more, nice and deep, how we started. Inhale and blow it out. Thanks for popping on. Have a great rest of your Friday and your weekend. Suddenly we got